Did you know that country music star Reba McEntire once said no to a movie role that later won an Oscar, or that she secretly bought a $30 million house in 2024 that nobody knows about? How about the fact that at 70 years old she's making more money now than when she was 40? Stay with us as we show you the shocking truth about Reba McEntire's amazing life in 2025. From her love story with her new husband to her collection of fancy cars that would make even car collectors jealous. This isn't just another video about a famous person, this is the untold story of how the Queen of Country is breaking all the rules about getting older in Hollywood. Don't click away, because in the next minute we're going to tell you about the one choice Reba made that tripled her money overnight. Hey y'all, welcome back to Celebrity Lifestyle Insider, where we take you behind the scenes into the lives of your favorite stars. Today we're looking at the wonderful world of the amazing Reba McEntire in 2025. From her beautiful homes to her surprising new relationship, her growing family to her impressive bank account, we're covering it all. And if you think you know everything about this country music legend, think again, because Reba at 70 might just be living her best life ever. Before we dive in, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss our upcoming videos on other country stars and their secret lives. It's hard to believe that the red-haired singer who started in country music in the 1970s is now 70 years old. Born on March 28, 1955 in McAlester, Oklahoma, Reba Nell McEntire celebrated her 70th birthday earlier this year with a big party that had everyone in Nashville talking for weeks. But unlike many famous people who don't like talking about getting older, Reba has embraced turning 70 with the same grace and humor that she's shown throughout her 60-year career. Age is just a number, she told fans during her birthday concert at the Grand Ole Opry. And honey, I've got a lot more numbers to go. That positive attitude has been Reba's trademark throughout her career, but never more than now, as she continues to prove that age doesn't matter in the entertainment business. When you see Reba perform today, you'd never guess she's 70. Her bright red hair still looks great, though she freely admits to having a wonderful relationship with my hair colorist, and her energetic shows would tire out performers half her age. Her secret? A balanced approach to health that she's perfected over decades in the spotlight. According to people close to the star, Reba starts every day at 5:30 a.m. with meditation, followed by a workout with her personal trainer. She mostly eats plant-based foods with occasional treats, because as she famously said on her Instagram, life's too short not to have the biscuits and gravy sometimes. But maybe even more impressive than how young she looks is how she stays relevant in today's music world. In an industry that often pushes aside female singers after a certain age, Reba has remained a powerful force in country music and entertainment. Her 2024 album Timeless Heart reached number 3 on the Billboard charts, making her the only female country artist to have top 10 albums across 5 different decades. After her 2015 divorce from Shelby Blackstock after 26 years of marriage, many fans wondered if Reba would find love again. The answer came in the form of actor Rex Linn, known for his roles in CSI Miami and many Western movies. The couple started dating in early 2020, getting to know each other through virtual coffee dates during the pandemic, or as Reba sweetly called them, coffee camp. What started as friendship grew into romance, and in January 2025, Reba surprised fans by announcing they had gotten married in a small ceremony at her Nashville home. Third time's the charm, she joked during a visit to the Kelly Clarkson show, referring to her previous marriages to Charlie Battles and Shelby Blackstock. The wedding, while private, was still spectacular. Close friend and fellow country star Dolly Parton sang "I Will Always Love You" as Reba walked down the aisle wearing a dress designed by longtime friend Sandy Spica, who created many of Reba's stage outfits throughout her career. The guest list included many country music stars, with Carrie Underwood, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood, and Kelly Clarkson all there to celebrate. Since getting married, Reeba and Rex have become one of Nashville's most loved power couples. Their chemistry is obvious, whether they're at a fancy event or posting casual Sunday morning coffee photos on Instagram. Friends say Rex's down-to-earth personality and sense of humor perfectly match Reeba's lively personality. "He makes me laugh every single day," Reeba told People magazine in their February 2025 cover story. "At this point in life, that's more valuable than anything else." The couple splits their time between Nashville and Rex's home in Los Angeles, though they recently bought property in Reeba's home state of Oklahoma, a nod to both their country roots. Unlike her previous marriage to Narvel, which was also a business partnership, he was her manager for many years, Reeba and Rex keep their careers separate while supporting each other's work. Rex has continued acting, most recently in the popular Western series Yellowstone: The Next Generation, while Reeba focuses on her music, acting and business projects. At the heart of Reeba's world is her family. Her son Shelby Blackstock, from her marriage to Narvel, has continued his career as a race car driver, though in recent years he's also started managing parts of Reeba's business empire. Now in his mid-40s, Shelby got married in 2022, and made Reeba a grandmother for the first time in 2024, with the birth of his daughter Reba McEntire Blackstock. Being Grandma Reeba has added a wonderful new part to the star's life. Despite her busy schedule, she makes time for her granddaughter, often bringing her along on tour when possible. Fans love seeing the occasional pictures of Ruby on Reeba's social media, always wearing tiny versions of her grandmother's famous outfits. Nothing prepares you for how completely your heart explodes when you become a grandparent, Reeba shared in a heartfelt interview on CBS Sunday Morning. "It's like all the love you've ever felt in your life multiplied by infinity." Besides Shelby, Reeba stays close with her stepchildren from her marriage to Narvel, Chastity, Shauna and Brandon Blackstock, who was formerly married to Kelly Clarkson. Though the divorce could have created distance, Reeba's commitment to family kept these relationships strong. She's often seen at family gatherings with her former stepchildren and their children, creating a blended family that goes beyond typical boundaries. Marrying Rex has made her family even bigger. Though Rex doesn't have children of his own, he's enthusiastically embraced being a step-grandfather to Ruby and stepfather to Shelby. Holiday gatherings at the McEntire Linn household have become legendary, with Reeba's famous Christmas Eve chili dinner now including Rex's Texas-style barbecue. Even as she enjoys family life, Reeba's career continues to thrive in ways that challenge entertainment industry norms. In early 2025, she announced her Las Vegas show Reeba Still Standing at the newly opened Nashville-themed resort on the Strip. The show has become one of the most popular tickets in Vegas, combining her biggest hits with theatrical elements similar to her Broadway performance in Annie Get Your Gun. Her acting career has also seen new success. After her popular sitcom years, Reeba returned to television in the streaming drama Ruby Ridge, a historical series for Netflix, where she plays a frontier woman protecting her family in 1880s Montana. The role earned her first Emmy nomination, with critics praising her previously untapped dramatic depth, but music remains her first love. Her 2024 album Timeless Heart featured songs with both country legends and new artists, including a surprising duet with pop star Billie Eilish that introduced Reeba to a whole new generation of fans. The album's success led to her 2025 Across the Heartland tour, which sold out arenas across the country and became the highest-earning tour by a female country artist over 65. Perhaps most importantly, Reeba has used her decades of industry experience to become a powerful supporter of female artists in country music. Her Red Porch Sessions program provides mentoring and recording opportunities for new female country singers, addressing the ongoing gender gap on country radio and streaming platforms. "When I started out, I was told there was only room for one female country star at a time," Reeba recalled at the 2025 ACM Awards. That was nonsense then, and it's nonsense now. There's room for all our voices, as you'd expect from a star of her fame. Reba's collection of homes is as impressive as her music catalog. The crown jewel is her Nashville estate, a 13,000 square foot mansion on 83 acres in the exclusive Starstruck Farm area. Bought in 2020 for $17.5 million, the property has horse stables, a recording studio, and a private lake, combining luxury with the country touches that remind her of her Oklahoma childhood. Speaking of Oklahoma, in late 2024, Reeba and Rex bought a 600-acre working cattle ranch near her hometown of McAlester. More than just an investment, the property represents a homecoming of sorts. Reeba has talked about wanting to reconnect with her roots, having grown up on her family's 8,000-acre cattle ranch. The new property includes the original McEntire family home, which Reeba has carefully restored as a guesthouse. For her work in California, the couple keeps Rex's longtime home in the Hollywood Hills, though they've recently done major renovations to add Reba's personal touch to the property. The Spanish-style mansion now has a top-of-the-line recording studio and a custom-built closet to store Reba's large collection of stage costumes, which she saved throughout her career. The newest addition to her property collection came in early 2025, when Reeba bought a beachfront villa in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The $8.2 million property serves as both vacation home and rental investment, with Reeba making it available for select charity fundraisers when she's not using it. What makes Reba's approach to real estate special is how each property shows different parts of her personality and history. Her Nashville home showcases her status as country royalty, the Oklahoma ranch honors her heritage, the Hollywood home supports her ongoing acting career, and the Cabo retreat represents the well-deserved rewards of her success. While Reeba keeps the down-to-earth personality that fans have loved for decades, she does enjoy some luxury items. Chief among these is her impressive car collection, which has become something of a hobby in recent years. The star of the collection is her treasured 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air convertible in signature red, which she drove in her famous Fancy music video. The fully restored classic is now worth well over $150,000, but its personal value to Reeba makes it priceless. For everyday driving, Reeba switches between a custom Bentley Continental GT, a gift from Rex on their first anniversary, and a more practical but still luxurious Cadillac Escalade. For special occasions, there's the vintage 1965 Mustang convertible that she and Rex fixed up together, a project that she says taught them the true meaning of patience in a relationship. Her travel options go beyond cars. After years of touring by bus, Reeba invested in a Bombardier Challenger 350 private jet in 2023, with a subtle red guitar outline on the tail. The $26 million aircraft allows her to keep her busy schedule while making travel less tiring, especially important as she balances tour dates with family time. Beyond vehicles, Reeba's most valuable collection might be her jewelry. She loves both expensive and costume pieces, and has gathered impressive collections of both. Her signature stage earrings, the dramatic long ones that became her trademark in the 1980s, are now kept in a custom-built display case in her Nashville home. For important performances, she still wears pieces from her work with high-end jeweler Harry Winston, including the famous fancy ruby and diamond necklace valued at over $2 million. Fashion has always been part of Reeba's brand, from her sequin stage costumes to her more affordable clothing line. After the success of her original Reeba collection at Dillard's, which ran from 2005 to 2015, she launched Reeba Revival in 2024, a sustainable fashion brand that reuses vintage Western wear with modern styling. The line has been popular with both longtime fans and younger shoppers, looking for authentic country style with environmental awareness. After 6 decades in the entertainment industry, Reba's money situation is as diverse as her talents. As of 2025, her net worth is estimated at around $115 million, a number that reflects not just her music sales and tour income, but her smart business investments and brand partnerships. Music remains a big source of income. With ownership of her masters secured in an important deal in 2022, Reeba earned substantial royalties from her catalog of over 30 studio albums and countless hit songs. The streaming era has been especially good to legacy artists like Reeba, as new generations discover her classic hits through playlists and social media trends. Television and film work add significantly to her income. Her Vegas show alone reportedly earns her $1 million per weekend, putting her in the same earning category as stars like Cher and Celine Dion. Her Netflix series comes with a producer credit as well as her acting salary, giving her more control over the project and a larger share of the profits. But perhaps most impressive is how Reeba has turned her personal brand into business ventures beyond entertainment. Following the example of other performers like Dolly Parton, Reeba has created a diverse business empire that includes Reeba's Place, a restaurant, live music venue, and retail space in Atoka, Oklahoma, that opened in 2023, and has become a tourist destination for fans. Reeba Red Wines, a partnership with a Tennessee vineyard producing award-winning Cabernets and Rosés. Reeba's Ranch, a line of premium beef products from her Oklahoma property, focusing on sustainable and humane ranching practices. McEntire Enterprises, her management company that now represents several up-and-coming country artists. These ventures reflect Reeba's business philosophy, which she summarized in her 2024 keynote speech at the Nashville Business Leadership Conference: "Build things that would exist even if you weren't famous." This approach has created income streams that don't depend on touring or recording schedules, allowing her to be pickier about creative projects. Charitable giving remains central to Reeba's financial planning. The Reeba Foundation, established in 2020, focuses on rural education, music programs in underserved communities, and disaster relief efforts. Following devastating tornadoes in Oklahoma in 2024, Reeba organized a benefit concert that raised over $8 million for rebuilding efforts, showing how she uses her money and influence to help communities. As we look at Reba McEntire's life in 2025, we see a woman who has repeatedly proven doubters wrong and reinvented herself while staying true to who she really is. At 70, she stands as an example of the power of being authentic, bouncing back from setbacks, and continuing to grow. From the ranch kid from Oklahoma to international superstar, from young hopeful to industry leader, Reba's journey shows us that our stories can keep evolving at any age. Her new marriage shows that love can happen in unexpected times. Her business success demonstrates that skills built in one field can work in others. Her family connections prove that relationships can go beyond traditional boundaries. Perhaps what's most remarkable about Reeba in 2025 is how she's changing the story around aging in the entertainment industry, especially for women. In an industry obsessed with youth, she's showing that experience and wisdom have their own undeniable power and appeal. As she famously said in her 2025 Grammy acceptance speech, "They told me I'd have 10 good years in this business. Well, I'm 6 decades in and just hitting my stride." As fans, we can only wonder what the next chapter holds for the Queen of Country. Will there be more acting roles? Another album? Expansion of her business empire? Whatever comes next, one thing is certain: Reba McEntire will continue to approach life with the same determination, humor, and heart that have defined her remarkable career. And that's a wrap on our exclusive look into Reba McEntire's extraordinary life in 2025. If you enjoyed this deep dive, you know what to do. Hit that like button, and leave a comment telling us which part of Reba's life surprised you the most. Was it her new business ventures, that amazing car collection, or maybe her heartwarming role as grandmother? Don't forget to subscribe to Celebrity Lifestyle Insider for more videos like this one. Next week we're revealing the secret homes of another country legend, and trust me, you won't believe what we found out about their hidden property in the Caribbean. Click that notification bell so you don't miss it. Until next time, this is Celebrity Lifestyle Insider, bringing you the stories behind the stars. Remember, if Reba can reinvent herself at 70, just imagine what you can do today. Stay inspired, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. Of course, Reba's story wouldn't be complete without mentioning her continued impact on popular culture beyond just music and acting. In early 2025, the Country Music Hall of Fame expanded its Reba Beyond Time exhibit to include artifacts from her recent career renaissance. The centerpiece of the new display is the stunning emerald green gown she wore during her surprise performance with Taylor Swift at Nashville's Nissan Stadium in 2024, a moment that broke social media when the two icons performed a reimagined duet version of Fancy that introduced Reba to millions of young Swift fans. Her influence extends to digital platforms as well. Reba's TikTok account, started on a whim in late 2022, has become one of the platform's most followed accounts for performers over 60. Her #Reba Moments trend, where she recreates famous scenes from her music videos and television shows with modern twists, regularly generates millions of views. The social media success led to her partnership with major streaming services to create Reba Radio, a curated streaming station that blends her classics with emerging artists she personally selects. Even in the fashion world, Reba's influence continues to grow. Her signature style, combining Western elements with contemporary fashion, inspired several major designers' 2025 collections. When Louis Vuitton unveiled its American Frontier collection at Paris Fashion Week in early 2025, the designer specifically cited Reba's 1980s stage costumes as a primary influence. The connection came full circle when Reba herself closed the show, walking the runway in a modern reinterpretation of her famous red dress from the 1993 CMA Awards. Through it all, Reba maintains the connection with her fans that has sustained her career for decades. Her fan club Reba's Room now boasts over 2 million members worldwide who receive exclusive content, early access to tour tickets, and even occasional personal video messages from Reba herself. The annual Reba's Room reunion held each year around her birthday has become a pilgrimage for dedicated fans who travel from around the world to Nashville for the 3-day celebration of all things Reba. As we close our look at Reba McEntire's extraordinary life in 2025, perhaps what's most inspiring is how she continues to approach each day with the same enthusiasm and work ethic that propelled her from small-town Oklahoma to international stardom. In a world that often equates aging with slowing down, Reba demonstrates that the most vibrant chapters of life can come at any age. "People ask me all the time when I'm going to retire," she told an interviewer recently, "and I always say the same thing. Retire from what? Having fun? Making music? Connecting with people? Why would I ever stop doing what I love?" It's that spirit that continues to endear Reba to generations of fans and ensures her legacy as not just a country music icon, but as a model for how to live life to its fullest regardless of age or circumstance.